We are setting up a reading journal. I'm not loving this. I really want to just go get the second ACOTAR book and start reading that. Every time I try to vlog, what do you kids want? If that's the twist, what? Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today is April 21st. Yes, Monday, April 21st. Today, we're gonna really just talk about books. I mean, that's really what I want to talk about today. I've been in the worst reading slump since I started back with my reading journey last May. It was last May. We're coming up on almost a year of me being back into reading and loving reading books. I have not had a reading slump until this month. I really think it was all just life related stuff. We had a family member have a very scary accident at the end of March, and thankfully that family member's okay and recovering really well. But there was a moment there where I thought, I'm gonna have to go out of town. I'm gonna have to be gone for a while to help take care of this family member. You know, when life happens like that, it just kind of throws everything off. So had that happen, then my dog had to have unexpected surgery because she cracked a tooth and then had to have 6 teeth removed. And had that happen, went out of town for a trip that was already scheduled and came home, and it's been a struggle to get back into my routine. It's been a struggle to want to read because I have barely been reading. I've literally been reading just enough to mark on my Fable account that I read to keep my reading streak. Yeah, I've literally only finished 3 books this month, and 2 of them were audiobooks that I did listen to while I was out of town. So I'm like, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I don't know. I don't know what vibe I'm feeling. I don't know what I want to read. I don't want to read anything sad or depressing. I just don't know what I want to read. So I'm currently in the middle of 2 books. I'm listening to People Pleaser by Ginger Duggar Volo, however you say her name, because I listened to her other book and it was really, really good, and so I wanted to listen to this one. This one is also really good. I'm about 70% of the way through that one, but because it's an audiobook, I don't pick it up as often because I usually only listen to audiobooks when I'm walking on the treadmill or cleaning my house. And then the other one I'm reading is the last one. I think it's by Will Dean, and it's about this woman who goes on a cruise ship and she wakes up the next day to find she's the only one on the cruise ship. And I like it, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of slow a little bit. I think I'm only 20% of the way in. I kind of want to DNF it, but I also waited for a while to get it from the library, so I don't want to DNF it, you know? But honestly, I'm just like, So I'd really love to finish that book and get that out of the way. So we're gonna read that book. We're going to listen to my audiobook. But the most exciting part of this vlog is we are setting up a reading journal. I have wanted to do this since December, have not done it. I really would love to do the cutesy little bullet journal style ones that people do, but I don't feel like I have the time to sit down and do all that. Plus, I'm a perfectionist, so if I were to mess it up, I'd have to buy a whole new book and start over. It just seems like a lot of pressure. So I'm just doing it this way. I'm cheating a little bit, but I purchased this from Etsy, printing it off on paper, and then I'm gonna get a binder and just a 3-hole punch and set up my journal that way, because really there's no wrong way to do this. So that's what we're doing. But I really wanted to set up a reading journal this year. I don't know why. I want to. I keep track of what I'm reading on my Goodreads, on my Fable account, and also through my Notion planner setup. But I just want to have a cutesy little reading journal for some reason. So we're doing that today as well. So that's what's up. That's what we're doing. We're going to get out of our reading slump. We're going to finish some books. We're going to set up our reading journal, and we're going to get everything kind of just mentally ready to hop into May, because May is almost here. How is it almost May? I don't know, but we gotta get on it, because we don't have that long until a new month, and I've only finished 3 books, and I really need to finish more than 3 books. So come along with me as I get out of my reading slump and we do all the bookish things. Yeah, let's go. So I have some of the sheets printed off. I don't have all of them, but I figured I would just go ahead and work with the ones that I've got. And I have my computer set up in front of me so I can see in my Notion which books I've already read. So let's just get started. I've got these midliner markers. I'm missing one. I don't know where it went. It'll probably show up here at some point. But anyway, we're just gonna get started. So first, I'm gonna start with the 75 book challenge. That's the first page, and I'm just gonna color in the books, like the number of books I've already read. While I'm doing that, because this is a reading vlog, we need to hit our reading goals. I am going to listen to more of my audiobook. Like I said, this is the one that I'm listening to, and I am 68% of the way through it. So hopefully I can finish it soon. So I did get some of the reading journal done. You guys saw I've got like some stuff colored in. Some of this, like this one, I'm just gonna have to like sit at my computer and write everything down. So I was like, I'm just gonna like skip that for now. So yeah, like a lot of these are just lists right now. So I'm gonna do those later because that's just a lot of writing and not like coloring and fun stuff. So yeah, but we at least have my reading journal started, which is good. And now my dogs want to go outside. So I think I'm gonna go outside, get a little bit of fresh air, and then I am going to set a timer for an hour so I can read that other book. I've also made it 76% of the way through People Pleaser. We're getting it done. Let's go outside. All right, you guys, so I'm going to sit and read, and I'm going to set myself a timer for, 1 hour. I'm going to sit and read on my Kindle. I'm reading the last one. I'm only on page 97 of 438, and I'm not loving this. I want to, but I don't want to DNF another book because I feel like this was the month of DNFing. I DNF'd Flawless by Elsie Silver. I DNF'd Secluded Cabin Sleep 6. I DNF'd The Last Mrs. Parrish, even though I didn't really get, like I read page 1 and then I just stopped. But like, I just want to finish something this month, you know? It's not my favorite so far. Now, maybe that'll change because there's still a lot of story left. At least they have short chapters. At least there's that. So anyway, I'm going to start my timer and I'm going to sit here and read. Why did my timer go back to 30 minutes? All right, here we go. So I read for an hour. I'm really not feeling this book. Something was revealed and I was like, if that's the twist, what? And I'm only on like page 125 or something. So there's still 300 pages left. And that was the twist. Like, I'm really confused. I really don't know what to do. I so badly just like want to not read this book anymore because I'm not having fun with it. But I also am just like, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to make some lunch because it is lunchtime and I'm going to listen to my other book while I work on making lunch. And then in a little bit after lunch, I'm going to get on my walking pad. And I think when I do that, I'm going to watch YouTube videos because I don't want to, you know, you know, like you don't want to just overdo it on the books and listening to the books. I'm gonna make some lunch and listen to my book, and that's what we're doing. And don't mind my messy kitchen because it's a mess. So I had my lunch. I didn't share it with you guys because I was so hungry, but it was basically ground chicken, riced cauliflower with carrots and peas, and then zucchini and mushrooms with a little bit of jalapeno chili crunch on there from Trader Joe's. Every time I try to vlog. What do you kids want? Here, you want to go under? I don't know what my dogs want. But every time why are you gonna go pout right now? Come here. You can come over here. She is so moody. This is the moodiest dog I think I've ever met in my life. You're not in trouble. Here, you want up here? She's mad because Daisy's up there. She's mad because I'm talking and I'm not talking to her. I don't know. Anyway, we started a round of Whole30 this morning. So basically we're doing Whole30, but we're not doing Whole30. So let me explain. All of the ingredients that we're eating and putting in our body will be Whole30 approved, but I'm still gonna weigh myself. I'm gonna have smoothies because I can put protein powder in there, and that's an easy way for me to get enough protein since I am building muscle. You know, I know there's like a lot of rules with Whole30. I'm doing Whole30 as like a way to get my inflammation down. So I'm strictly just focused on the food and the ingredients and not the reason why I'm choosing those foods, if that makes sense. If you've done around a Whole30, you know there's like, if you can create a pancake with ingredients that are Whole30 approved, you can't have the pancake because your mind doesn't know the difference, whatever. There's a lot of science behind it or whatever, but I just want to do it just as a way to clean up my diet and help with my inflammation, because when I eat like that or paleo, my redness goes away, I feel a lot better, and I'm just not feeling great. I have a lot of redness in my face. I have foundation on today, so you can't really tell as much, but if I didn't have it, my face is super, super red right now, and I'm just sick of it. Like, I'm sick of having inflammation in my body and not even knowing why. So I'm just gonna pull everything out of my diet, and then we will kind of reintroduce. My goal is to pull everything out of my diet and go back to doing mostly paleo once I finish this round of Whole30. That is my goal because I feel so much better when I eat like that. I love Weight Watchers. I'm still tracking everything, doing Weight Watchers. You know, my body does not like processed sugar. It doesn't like sugar substitutes. It doesn't like certain things, and I know that, but I keep trying to feed it certain things because I'm like, oh, look, this is 0 points, or I can have this and I can fit this in with all of my points and still have, like, still eat like I used to. The bottom line is this is a lifestyle change. I have to make a lifestyle change for my health. And that doesn't mean that every now and then I can't have ice cream, but it means that, like, with Halo Top, you know, I can fit that in my points pretty much every day if I wanted to. It's just, my body just doesn't do well with that. Some people do, and that's great. That's just not mine. That's not my body. It can't do that. So, especially with having all of just my weird, like, health things, I was like, let me just do this. But again, I'm not following all the strict rules of, like, not weighing yourself, and, like, it's strictly from a ingredient standpoint. Like, all the ingredients are gonna be Whole30 approved. That's what we're doing. And we are doing it for 30 days just to see kind of what is messing with me. What is causing inflammation? Is it food related? It may not be food related, but I was like, let's start. I know I'm gonna feel better doing this regardless of if, like, my inflammation is coming from food. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's coming from processed sugar and garbage that I don't need in my diet. So all that to say, I am still tracking it in Weight Watchers. I'm still doing Weight Watchers. I'm just also doing clean ingredient Whole30 type of thing. All right. I'm gonna take my dogs outside because they are begging to go outside, and then once we come inside, I'm going to get on the treadmill. I'm gonna walk for a little bit. I'm gonna watch YouTube and not read my books because I'm just tired of my books right now. and you just need a little moment. I know this is a reading vlog and we will get back to the reading, but I just need a moment because it's a lot. Like the people pleaser one is really good. It's just a lot. I'm almost done with it. I think I have about an hour left. The other one, I don't know. I'm hoping it gets better. I'm hoping it gets better because I'm just like, what is this garbage? Thought this was going to be better, but it's sucking. I really want to just go get the second ACOTAR book and start reading that. I'm done, but I don't want to DNF it. I'm too stubborn to DNF. So we're not going to DNF. We're going to push forward and hope it gets better. All right, I'm gonna go do all these things and I'll catch back up with you guys when I'm reading again. It's time. I've put it off long enough, but it is time to get my steps in. Honestly, I'd really like to get all of my steps in before James gets home, so that way tonight, after we go grocery shopping, we can just chill. Cause like I don't wanna have to like get on the walking pad and walk. It's just too much for me. So I'm gonna set you guys up and we're gonna get some steps in. Let's go. I am almost to 7,000 steps, so I'm gonna see where I get without having to walk on the walking pad again, because I just don't want to. I just get bored. I'm like, I'm going nowhere, which is why I watch YouTube whenever I do that. Now I'm going to edit a video. This vlog is turning into less of a reading vlog and more of just like a day in my life vlog, so I think I'm gonna take it that direction, but it is heavily focused on reading as well. I'm gonna work on editing the video for tomorrow, and then I'm hoping to get back to reading. So let's edit. Since I last vlogged, I've done a little bit of work. I did get back on the walking pad for 30 minutes. I'm like 400 steps away from my goal, so I'm sure that I will get that when we go grocery shopping later today. I have about 30 minutes or so before James gets off work, so I'm gonna sit and read for a little bit. I took my dogs out and I read out there too. I'm on chapter 34, which is page 151 out of 438. And you guys, this book is really irritating me, so I just want to get it out of the way. I probably should DNF it, but I'm like too stubborn to do that since I waited for so long to get it from the library. But basically, they kind of revealed, I feel like they kind of revealed the whole, like, what's going on this early in the book, and it's really dumb. It's really dumb, so we will see if it gets better. I mean, there's obviously like 300 pages to go, so maybe something will happen and change my mind. I'm gonna keep pushing myself to get through it, but oh my gosh, that's how I feel about it. I'm gonna do that, and then when James gets off of work, we're gonna have dinner and we're gonna go get groceries. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we just got back from the grocery store. We went to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. I almost said Publix, but that is not where we went. So I'm gonna share with you guys what we got this week. Like I said, we are doing a Whole30, but it's just ingredient based and not, you know, all the different rules of Whole30. If you know, you know. All right, I feel overwhelmed because there's a lot. Let's just start with Whole Foods. So at Whole Foods, we just got some snacks because we are going to be going on a little weekend trip and I want to make sure that I have food. So I got these mango bites. They're just dried mango, and then the mango chili lime ones. So they're just these little like mango balls. It's interesting. I'm excited though. I got some of these chicken sriracha epic bars because these, like, if I can't get like to a place with an actual meal, these will kind of help till I can get to a place with an actual, does that make sense? So I want to have these on hand in case I get hungry, and they have 11 grams of protein. I got a box of these Lara bars. These are the lemon ones. Again, these are just a good snack to have on hand in case it takes us a little while to find a good place to eat, or basically we're doing like a card tournament thing. Well, I'm not, but James is. And so I don't know the schedule and like when I'm gonna be able to get to some place to eat. Anyway, all that to say, got some snacks. I got this almond butter, and then I realized Trader Joe's has almond butter that's just almonds that was way cheaper. So that's a fail on my part. But this just has almonds in it, and I want to put this in our breakfast smoothies because getting all of my protein in is the biggest struggle with this. Because I can't have like a protein bar. Like normally at this point in the day, I'm like, I need a little bit more protein and I have a protein bar, but I can't do that. We also got this special sauce because my thought process was we can put them on burgers and whatever. We didn't get any burgers. We got turkey burgers, but we didn't get any like hamburgers this week. That's everything we got at Whole Foods. We have 4 bags from Trader Joe's. Like, what in the world? We got 2 bags of broccoli because it's all about the vegetables this week. We got 2 boxes of these turkey burgers because it's just turkey. So this is perfect. And it's a very easy thing for me to just make for lunches. We got 2 packs of acai. I want to add these to our smoothies. We got a pork tenderloin. We normally get the one that's like the peppercorn and garlic one, but it had sunflower oil, so can't do that. So anyway, we just got a regular pork tenderloin, so we will season that up and be good to go. I got a pack of mango because sometimes at night I like to have a little bit of frozen fruit. It kind of just helps me feel like I'm getting something. That is against Whole30 rules. It's using it like a sweet treat, but it helps me survive. And since I'm just doing this just for the ingredients to like cleanse my body or whatever, I'm not too worried about that. We've got pineapple chunks. Well, 2 packets of hash browns. Got some potatoes. I love potatoes. I'm just gonna dump this out because this is a lot. We need to go over here. We got all kinds of stuff here. We've got some RX bars. We got the sea salt chocolate and blueberry, several of them. These are also really good, kind of on the go. Has 12 grams of protein, or at least the chocolate one does. This one also has 12 grams. So this is good. I could actually eat one of these in place of a protein bar and be fine. So that's good. Anyway, but we got these for our trip just to have something. I also found these like fruit bars, and it's literally just like apple and strawberry. So I got a couple of those, apple and mango, apple and coconut, apple and banana. This one was just mango. Anyway, again, wanted to have something just in case I needed a snack, but I couldn't get somewhere to have a full meal. Since we're traveling, it's hard to, like, there are certain places I can go that I'm hoping are around there. If not, I'm gonna have to rework my plan. Then we got a bunch of these fruit leathers, which these are also, I'm pretty sure, just like all the different fruits and juice concentrates. So these are fine as well in terms of ingredients. Have a bunch of those. Lots of snacks. We got these individual packets of whole cashews and almonds. because again, I want to make sure I'm setting myself up for success and having like clean snacks, but also having stuff available to me, because I don't know what the weekend's gonna look like, and I'm a little bit nervous about it, but it's all gonna be okay. Got some chomp sticks. Again, these are Whole30 approved, 10 grams of protein, just something good. I'm like so stressed about protein, if you can't tell. So we got those. We got more apple juice for our morning smoothies. I got some carrots just to have as like snacks and stuff. Some green beans. James got these. All of the ingredients seem to be somewhat okay. I don't know that I'm gonna have these, but James wants to have them. He's only doing the Whole30 to support me, but I'm the one that like my body is just not happy with me. So he can have stuff that's off plan, you know. Another packet of green beans. And then we also got this chili onion crunch, because we have the jalapeno onion crunch and the cranberry orange one, but we don't have like the regular one for some reason. The last bag, mini bell peppers to snack on, some Brussels sprouts, yellow squash, zucchini, some tomatoes, little cherry. It's like a mix. There's different kinds, but it's good. It's good. We got some grapes. Then we got some chicken thighs, because this is like basically what our dinners are gonna be. The chicken thighs and the pork tenderloin. Now keep in mind, we are going out of town, so we basically need 4 dinners for this week. Between the 2 of those things, we're gonna have like enough for dinner. I was mainly just concerned with having different snacks and different sources of protein. This is not like the most ideal thing, having like all of these random snacks. But the reason I wanna do a Whole30 is not to fight the sugar demon or whatever, like all the rules say and whatever. It's truly to just reset my body and kind of like jumpstart my system back up, because if you guys have been following along, you know, the past, I don't know, probably 9-10 months at this point have been difficult with chronic hives, kind of having almost like a nervous breakdown. So I am a lot better, and I have not had any hives, knock on wood, since the beginning of January, which is the longest stretch I've had since this mess started. So I'm feeling better about that. And I'm thinking that maybe I can come off of all of my medicine. But definitely want to pay attention to the ingredients. I don't want anything super processed. I want to feel better. I'm ready to just get out of this moment and feel better. So yeah, that's that. And the last thing that we got was some of this sparkling water, because it just kind of helps me feel like I can have something that I'm not supposed to have, you know? So yeah, that is the grocery haul. Let me show you guys. Please don't mind the dirty counters. I have not wiped everything down from dinner because we needed to get out and go get the groceries, you know? We're on a time crunch. All right, so we have this stuff, and then this, and like our whole mix of snack stuff, and then vegetables, our chicken, and that is everything. I'm gonna put this away and clean up, and then I'm gonna read for a little bit. All right, you guys. So today we accomplished 10,000 steps. I did go to the gym, but I didn't share that. Did quite a bit of reading, and I finished People Pleaser, the one that I was listening to. I feel like it was a productive day. I'm not gonna call this a reading video or reading vlog. I mean, I did do a lot of reading, but we also just like hung out today. So anyway, I'm tired, I'm ready for bed. It is like an hour past when I normally would like to go to bed. So getting up for the gym tomorrow is gonna be rough. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and hanging out with me, just coming along with me throughout my day. Make sure you subscribe, because I am planning on doing an actual reading vlog. It's hard though, because I'm just so used to sharing like my life and what I'm doing, and I feel like reading just isn't enough. But I do want to read the second ACOTAR book, and my library had the audiobook available for me today, so I have 21 days to accomplish this, but I want to do that one. I really think that I might actually read Say You'll Remember Me, because Delaney Smith's Patreon book club is on Wednesday, so 2 days from now, and I feel like I'm having FOMO. I don't want to miss out. It would be the only book club that I've actually been a part of this month, because the month has been really crazy. So I really want to participate, but that means that I'm going to have to just read tomorrow and Wednesday, like all day. So we will see if that happens. I will definitely vlog it if it does. But anyway, all that to say, I'm gonna end the vlog here because I need to go to bed. Thank you guys for joining me and coming along with me. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.